Hey, what's up guys? My name is Alejandra and today we're going to talk about having a support group. And what I mean with this, it's not actually go to a place where these support groups exist, even though if you want to do that, it's totally fine. But what I actually want to talk about is to have people that surround you that will lift you up. So what I mean by this, it's that if you have some friends, if you have your family and all of that, you have your goals and your dreams, and it's really important to have this supportive group to go like, you know what, I think that you can do it, I trust you, I believe in you, and all that kind of stuff. Because usually it's really good to actually push ourselves, but sometimes we need like a pick-me-up, because at times we're all humans and we're gonna not feel that great. So it's really important to have someone there in your back that tells you, you know what, I know that you can do it. So that is really important. There are like different kinds of people, and I'm gonna tell you ones that shouldn't actually be in your life and the ones that you should actually like have in your life and like to keep in your life. That's like the most important thing. So the first people, like the ones that, okay, we're gonna talk about the ones that are not that good for you. So these are toxic people for you. So it doesn't mean that they are bad people, or that, I don't know, they want to harm you, or maybe that's the case, I really don't know. But well, these toxic people, usually what they say, it's like they bring you down. So you have this goal, or you have this dream, or this crazy idea, or whatever, or you want to do something, and they will go like, no, you know what, I think that you should think about it again, because I don't think that you can do it, it's too hard, it's too difficult, why don't you just like stay the same, and things like that. That will drag you down, and you will actually, if you hear those people, you will actually stay where you are, and you will not move on, you will not move up, and you will not move forward. And that's actually what you want to do in life, especially if you have your goal or your dream or whatever. And I'm pretty sure that you do, because everyone has one. So those are the first kind of people. Sometimes don't get it confused with the people that try to advise you, because they have more knowledge about it. So they tell you, like, they will in a way criticize what you want to do, but in a positive way. So they will tell you to, maybe it's not the time to do it, but to first do it something else. Then that's a really good comment, and something that you will actually, something that you should actually hear and take into consideration. But it's important that if they tell you to don't do something, they should tell you then what will be better to do based on their experience. But also you have to be critic in this, because not everyone has the same approach to things, or opportunities, or challenges. So it's really important to see if this will apply to you, or if this applies to you, because you're not gonna have the same life as that person, or you actually don't have the same life as that person. So it might actually work for you what it didn't work for the other person. So you really have to think about that and analyze it. The other kind of people, it's not the one that will tell you that you cannot do it, that you should not do it, but they will actually have like a bad attitude towards life. And what I mean by this is that these people is just like, you tell them your ideas and stuff like that, and they don't get excited, they don't talk about it. You cannot have a meaningful conversation with that person about what you want and what you like. And that is completely okay. Like, sometimes you have party buddies, you have I don't know, people that you just hang out with, to have a drink, to do different things, maybe to go doing sport, practicing sport or whatever, but not necessarily to actually share what you want to do. and that will actually go like, yeah, totally, I think that it's a really great idea and things like that. And that it's okay, but you need to, if you really have a goal, it's important to see which one of your friends are the ones that, like, if you need something or stuff like that, they will help you and they will support you and things like that. And well, if you want to go party, then you have your other friends, you know. But it's really important to have the people that are kind of like in your same page, and that will actually motivate you. So now about the people that it's really worth having in your life. It's really worth having in your life people that will lift you up, as I already said, that they also have ideas about what they want to do with their life, or not with their life, but just like an idea that they want to pursue, or a goal that they have. It doesn't have to do like a amazing life goal, but just like things that require discipline and to actually work in yourself. That is actually really, really good, because while you are trying to pursue your goal, the other person is doing the same. So you kind of share this experience with each other, and it's more encouraging. Also, well, in your life you have like 3 separate things. And what I mean by this, I don't know how to actually put it, but you have your, I don't know, your couple, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or whatever, and then you have your family, and then you have your friends, right? So if your partner doesn't support what you want to do, even if it's your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, it's really important that they support you and that they support your goal and where you want to go. So, you know, sometimes I have seen people that have girlfriends or boyfriends and their partner go like, no, you don't pay enough attention to me because you are just working on this thing, and you know what, you shouldn't actually be doing this because you're not gonna get anywhere, and you should actually get like this other job that is like a super basic job, and or why do you want to move out, and why do you want to get out of the country, if here we're good, you're gonna leave me, and things like that. So those comments are really negative, and it's okay if your partner has like these questions or fears or whatever about what's gonna happen if you get what you want and things like that. But I'm gonna tell you something that is really important, and that is to don't stop yourself and to don't leave your dream because of someone else. Because if you actually love someone, you can figure out a way to balance things out. And sometimes, yeah, it's gonna take a bunch of fucking work for you to get where you want to be. But someone that loves you and wants to see you succeed, it's actually gonna support you and go like, yeah, okay, fine. For a while, you're gonna have to work really hard. You know what? I'm actually gonna support you. And it's really great, because when you have that person, you just like keep going and keep going harder, and you actually try to balance out your relationship and your life and the goals and everything that you have to do. So that's really important. In your family, I don't know if it's just me, probably it's everyone, because I have talked to a lot of my friends and people, and usually families, especially parents or whatever, they don't have the same view as we have. And that is in every single generation. Probably my kids are gonna be the same. So they're gonna like go. So they are probably gonna go like, you don't understand. Don't get discouraged by that, because sometimes parents will criticize what you're doing. They're fearful if you are gonna succeed or not. They don't tell you that, but usually that's what happens. But don't let their fears stop you from doing what you want to do. Also, it's really important to talk to your parents if they push you too much. about any topic that you want to, about any topic, or like the goal that you have. Sometimes they might go like, no, you are like working too much on this, you're not gonna actually get it. I don't know, it happens a lot with artists that they go like, no, you're not gonna get anywhere with this, and then 5 years later you have a bunch of money and they're super successful in the best situation that you can picture. And most of the artists, if you ask them, they didn't have that many people that support them, but they kept following their dream. So that is really important. And then about your friends, I already talked about that. So it's important to have positive people. It's important to have people that like to succeed in life. It's important to have people that will support you and tell you positive things about you and about believing in you and things like that. Personally, I need a lot of encouragement sometimes, because I have a bunch of goals and a bunch of things that I want to do, but it's important to have people that will actually kind of like set you in the direction that you want to go, because I have like a million things that I want to do, but I try to focus just in one, and that is also really important. Like, keep your mind to the goal. You can also, on another one of my videos, I talk about keeping motivated. So yeah, that's it, guys. Follow your dream, go get your goal. Comment below what's your goal, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, to subscribe if you like my videos, and also to follow me on Instagram. I will put the link below, and I will see you guys. Have a good one.